and disrupt, brother. I don't care how timid you are. I don't care how loud you are. You are an interruption. You are interruption to your bloodline. You are interruption to your family. You are interruption to your friends. You are interruption to your ministry. You are interruption to any and everything that you touch. You are an interruption.
See you as normal as Rick shop all my life.
I'm trying to be at every single last one of them.
That's why I come, that's why I serve at BU. I serve at every single BU event. I'm gonna continue to sow because I want everybody to experience the same level of freedom and just impartation, everything that I have.
I can't wait to see what 2024 is going to bring.
What it do? Listen, happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm excited about tonight. If you can, listen, do me a favor, share this, repost it, text somebody, whatever you got to do. Let the folks know that we are live tonight, and I got my brothers with me. This is going to be a great conversation because what's happening? BU 2024 is next. Oh my gosh, it's next month, y'all. It is next month, October the 30th through November the 2nd, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you have not registered, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you have not registered, go ahead and secure your spot. We need the place to be packed out because I'm telling you, we are going to go higher in the Lord. And it is going to be a time that you do not want to forget. VIP, we still got a few. We're hanging on to a few slots. So we got a few left, 175. General admission is 125. And some of y'all like, that's a lot of money. I promise you it's an investment. If you divide that by 3.5 days, y'all eat that at the restaurant. So I want you to share this with somebody. I want you to make sure you are in the room. If you are watching me, make sure you tell somebody, invite somebody so that you are in the room, because I'm telling you, we are going to have a great time here in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Hilton Charlotte Airport, October the 30th through November the 2nd. And it's literally right around the corner. I'm sitting here. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, I cannot believe that we are almost here, like BU 2024 is almost here. And this is year 4. This is the Lord has blessed this movement. And this is year 4. And so I am so excited about what the Lord is doing. We are praying. We are fasting. We are just believing God is going to show up in a big way. And so a part of the lead way up to the conference is that I'm going to be going live. I told y'all that the last time. I'm going to be going live. And tonight, I got some of the baddest minstrels, musicians, band players, whatever you want to call them. I got some of the baddest, I'm telling you, they just bad. And it was important for me to make sure they have the opportunity to share too. They pour out so much. They know they're going to probably be going 8 hours straight. Jason played with us last year. He said, he's going to go 8 hours straight, depending on how we go. And so I'm just excited that they are here. And I want y'all to meet them because y'all won't have the opportunity at BU because they're going to be locked in. And I want y'all to get the opportunity to meet them, for them to tell you a little bit about themselves. And we are just going to rock out. So let me go over a few things as it relates to BU before I bring them up. BU, I said it, October the 30th through November the 2nd. We have some phenomenal speakers. Okay, who's coming? Put in the chat. one speaker that you know is coming. And I see y'all out there. Hey, Moya. Hey, Asa. Hey, Alex. Hey, Lynn. I miss you, Lynn. Hey, Bonita. I'm trying to see. Hey, Pastor Mac. Hey, Desmond. Hey, Latoya. Hey, my crew. Come on. This is my crew. I thank y'all for being out here. But who's coming? Put it in the chat. Come on. Who's coming? Paula, I mean, I haven't announced her, but come on, you in the vein. You in the vein, Moya. Paula Ennis will be back with us again this year. I haven't announced it, but yeah, Beta Wayne Harden, Apostle Brian Meadows. Come on, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Dr. Sharon Nesbitt, y'all do not know her. She has not been to BU, but she is going to bless the socks out of us. Pastor David Hawkins, come on, my brother. You know, this will be his 3rd year coming back with us. So we already know he is going to bring the word of God. Hey, my sister, LaSherie. We got, who else? Jaleesa Faye will be leading worship. We have, y'all help me, Pastor Kenneth Locke. Y'all know he killed it. Pastor Ken. He is all the way from Milwaukee. He is coming. Prophet Brian Carn will be with us. Y'all just better be ready. All of my churchy people. Listen, I'm going to bring the band up. The band better be ready. He going to take us to church. So I'm excited that Prophet is going to be with us. This will be his first time with us. So I'm excited that he's going to be with us this year. Let me see. Do I have everybody? I think I covered everybody. I got to look at my notes to make sure. But anyway, I have some phenomenal speakers. It's going to be great. Oh, guess what? And yours truly. Come on. I'm speaking as well. But we have some phenomenal speakers that are going to be with us. And I want you to be a part so that you can just receive the impartation, receive the encouragement, the equipping of what they're going to do. The itinerary has been posted so you can make the necessary plans to be in the room. But I'm telling you, it's going to be phenomenal. So I talked about registration. We love wait to the last minute. Y'all go ahead and get your tickets. Go ahead and get locked in. It is worth the investment. The room block will end this month, the 30th. So make sure you get your room. It makes it so much easier to just go from upstairs to downstairs. So make sure by September the 30th that you go ahead and book your room. The rate is $159. And y'all, that's actually good. I've been doing a lot of traveling and these rooms are crazy. They like mortgage payments by the time you stay 2 days. So go ahead and book your room. $159 is not a bad price at all. And I want to make sure you're in there. The fellowship, all of that is going to be great. If you still need to take advantage of the payment plan, I'm going to give you a few more weeks to go ahead and get it locked in by putting down $50. If you still need to take advantage of it, make sure you email admin@tiacooper.org. And then the last thing, vendors, if you are interested, I think I have how many? Three? I have either 3 or 4. Oh, I have 5. Okay, I have 5 left. And so if you are interested in being a vendor, all of our vendors sold out of their merchandise. They sold out of their product. So email us at admin@tiacooper.org. So I think that is all the preliminary that I have to do right now. I don't want to belabor the moment. These guys, listen, they love me so much. They can't, most of them have rehearsal tonight. Y'all know Wednesday night is either Bible study or it's rehearsal. They have rehearsal tonight. And so they decided to come out here. And so I'm going to bring them up on the stage so that we can have a conversation and talk about BU and you can meet them. Because I tell you, these guys, they're very skilled and gifted in their instrument and doing what they do, but they love God for real. Like they love God for real. Like for real. Charles, I didn't think I was gonna see you. I'm so excited. Oh, they in the room. Everybody, come on. Put some claps.
Let's go.
In the chat. The band is here. Come
on.
Come on.
What up?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What up?
What's good?
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with who I see first. All right, Junior, I think we can. Can y'all see Junior? We can see. Okay, Junior, go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell them what you play, and just tell them something they don't know.
Well, my name is Junior. I am going to be doing janitorial services. I will be cleaning the bathrooms and, doing my due part. But for I am playing the bass guitar this year. I'm excited to serve.
Listen, Junior is multi-gifted. He will be hitting them keys at some point, probably at midnight. So, but Junior, he can sing. Junior play the bass and he plays the keys. And so he has definitely been a gift. So we are so excited. Can we clap it up? Put some claps. We clap it up for Junior. All right. I see Sean is next. Oh, tell him where you're from. Junior's in Atlanta. So y'all know these guys travel. Junior's in Atlanta. So I'm excited. All right, Sean, you up next.
Hey, everybody. Yes, my name is Sean McClain. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm playing the organ as well as auxiliaries with my brothers. So I'm excited to do that, and just to give back to God what God's given me.
What's something we don't know about you, Sean?
See, I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Charleston, South Carolina.
Yep. I'm a Carolina boy. So.
Carolina boy. Jason, what it do, Jason?
What's good, y'all? What's good? My name is Jason Betts II. I live in Atlanta. I'm playing drums this year at BU 24. Something people don't know about me. I'm from Kansas. I'm from Kansas City.
I didn't even know that. Okay, yeah. Kansas City.
Right, yeah. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
So happy to have Jason. He came and just blessed us last year. That was his first time being with us. And so, so excited. I think I worked him hard, but I think he enjoyed himself. Okay, this one, Charles Johnson.
Yo, what's good?
Charles, tell us about yourself.
My name is Charles. I live in Atlanta, and I'm going to be playing guitar. I'm from upstate New York. That's something that a lot of people don't know. I'm from Albany, New York. And I'm just excited to, again, play alongside my brothers and have a good time. So,
listen, Charles missed last year.
Yeah.
But Charles has been around for most of the BU nights, and he's just, I'm telling you, we miss Gary too. I miss Gary. Tells Gary miss him. But Charles is a beast.
I try
like,
to do it.
Charles is and he prays too. Let me tell you. And with the BU prayer night, Charles got up there. Charles did his good praying, didn't he, Junior? He did his good praying, and he said, "Okay, I'm done."
Yes.
Junior be praying. See, y'all don't understand. They do more than just play. These are men of God who know how to go in. Junior be praying. Charles got that mic. He prayed a good prayer. I will not forget. It blessed us real good. This is real good. So I'm excited. Charles is going to be with us. He loves me. He's in demand. He's in demand, y'all. But he's going to be with us this year. So I'm excited. So excited. All right, Mr. Jackson, let's go.
What's up, fellas? I am Darren Jackson. I live in Greenville, South Carolina. And I'll be playing guitar. I got this behind me with my man Charles and the rest of the fellas. So I'm super excited about being a part. And I guess a fun fact, I'm originally from Washington, D.C. So that's a fun fact. So I'm originally from there. But yeah, I'm super excited about BU and being a part of it, BU. So I can't wait to worship with everybody.
Darren joined us. Darren is here. He's local. He's here in Charlotte. He plays at Nikeo Church, which is my church. And so he is definitely, he's like, yeah, I'll be a part. So definitely appreciate Darren and his yes. These guys could have said no, y'all. So that's why I'm so grateful. And last but not least, come on, Prophet. We can't hear you. You on mute?
Let me see.
Okay, now we can hear you. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What's up, everybody? I'm Stefano Buchanan. I'll be playing keys, and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Something we don't know about you.
Something you don't. Okay. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I went to school in Miami. Let me see. I think that's a fun fact, right? Is there anything else I need to share? Well, I don't know.
We're not trying to get all your business. Again, it's just their opportunity to meet you because they see y'all, but they don't, they don't know much about you because y'all, when y'all locked in, y'all locked in.
Lock in, literally.
All right, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna ask them a few questions, and if y'all have a question to ask them, go ahead and put it in the chat, and we'll see. I'm not gonna hold you super long, but I definitely wanted them to have the opportunity to share. So, who's been with me the longest? Charles? Charles, have you been with me the longest?
It's either me or it's either me or it's McClain.
Which one? Okay, so I'll start with you, Charles. What do you enjoy most? Because you play a lot of places. You do a lot of things. What do you enjoy the most about BU?
I enjoy the freedom. That's being able to play alongside my brothers. And like locking in and just worshiping. It's always like a freeing experience. Like there are other places that you play at, and you got to be on, you're regimented, like there's strict, guidelines and everything. So being able to just freely like express what you hear Holy Spirit downloading to you is like those moments are like a breath of fresh air. So like that's one of the things I definitely enjoyed doing when I go to BU nights and even at BU. So yeah.
So tell me, why is that important as being a minstrel, that you have that freedom?
Because it gets monotonous and mundane when like we're continuously like us musicians, we play like the top 50 gospel music, like in the church we play top 50 gospel songs. So playing that 6-5-4 all the time, it gets monotonous, and so being able to play, be creative, and express what you hear, what you feel, and being able to, and that's the other thing a lot of people don't recognize, but like there's healing that takes place in playing. There's prophecy that takes place in playing. I've seen countless situations where, where that has taken place, and even when we look at scripture,
come on, prophet.
All right, I'm done.
No, go ahead, Charles. No, you good. Go ahead. When you look at scripture, go ahead.
We have countless, spaces like we have when Saul was tormented by the Spirit, they called for a minstrel, and David, a skillful musician, came and played. And then you have the prophet who was speaking prophetically, but he called for a minstrel first before he was able to prophesy. And so like we see the necessity of having a skillful and talented musician who's able to play what the Spirit of the Lord has downloaded. So that's what you get at BU Nights and BU. I'm gonna put that plug in for BU Nights too. Don't miss out.
Come on, they'll be back in 2025. Okay, Junior, what about you?
I'll say for me, I get to do other things than be a minstrel at BU. I believe this is the question. What do we experience? I think last year we did the midnight soak, and once again, as a musician, you dare to play that instrument. Any other conference, you dare to play that instrument. You're supposed to play and go home, and give people a good dance. But here, it's more of you get to stretch out in other areas of just not being a minstrel, just being somebody that can pray for people, somebody that can speak into people's lives. So I was afforded the opportunity to pray for a few people at the soak, it was really dope. It was something I don't get to do often, but when I do, it's something that I really think God gets the glory out of. So that's something I was really blessed by.
Let me tell you, more than just a musician, and I love it because I'm a push everybody, even them, right, to be able to use the gifts that God has given them. It's important. I see him, Nick Newman. Send them, Lord. Believing God has one on the way. Come on, we believe in God too, Nick Newman. Come on, we believe in God for you, for real. All right, Jason. Last year was your first year, right? So you got baptized into BU. I don't know how many hours did y'all play on Saturday with Jaleesa? Like how many hours was that?
It was a lot, but it was fun. Thank God. It was fun. But no, it was a good time. But refresh me on the question. I want to make sure I give a good answer.
So okay, yours is a little different with you. Okay. Your last year being your first year at BU, what would you say? What was your highlight? Because you played for a really long time, but at the same
Yeah.
time, what would you say your highlight was as a musician playing the drums? Because you were keeping the tempo of all the days. Every time there was a worship set, you held the beat. So what would you say?
I feel like what's really interesting from my seat is that I get to I want to make sure I phrase this right. I guess my lens tends to be a little different than most. I feel like, I guess there is something to be said about being the tempo keeper, or I guess that's what you said, which makes a lot of sense. But I think more so, and this is what's good about playing with people who also kind of think this way and who are also tapped in themselves, being in the seats we're in, it allows us, especially those of us that have a relationship with God, to really see what's going on in real time. Seeing when we make certain musical decisions, how it reverberates through the room in certain types of ways. For me, that was a highlight. And then being in the conference last year, I wouldn't say it's the first time I've seen it, but with us playing so much, I got to see it happen so often. We were put in a lot of situations where you really leaned on us in a lot of ways to shift the room in this type of way or that type of way, or the other speakers was looking at us and asking for this and asking for that, and it was really up to us to really tap into what was happening around us. And having that experience with other experienced musicians, I was able to learn a lot and really practice that. And I've been able to take that into the churches I serve at every week. So that was a really, really cool experience for me. And getting to work with you was really dope. I really enjoyed it. It seems like, to me, from what I've seen, you have a real genuine heart for the people you get to touch at your events and your conferences and whenever you speak. Even the way I've heard you talk about your home church, church you serve at every week. So getting to work with people like that I'm always down. So yeah, that was a highlight.
Come on, your check is going up. No,
I keep going.
That was dope. No, he said something. He said something so profound, because there are very skilled musicians, right? And BU is really a free flow. We flow in the prophetic, and he's so right. At any moment, there's a look, there's something that we want, and they have to tap in to hear the sound of heaven and bring it in the room. And you're right, it happened time and time and time and time again. And so I'm grateful that it's not like, okay, y'all go here. Like, you knew what to do without it being said. Like, a key word was spoken from a speaker, and y'all go right to the song, or you find the melody. And that is what really brings heaven into the room. And so I appreciate you saying that. And thank you for coming back and saying yes again. You at BU Nights, but we are very grateful for you. All right, Darren, you're up. What you got?
For me, I think that was my first. I think last year was my first BU as well. I did some BU nights. I think the highlight was for just being able to freely do what we do best and see the move of God in the room like never before. In a lot of places, we're so constricted to time. We're so constricted to certain protocol or certain things of that nature that we don't have a chance to really be free like that. And it was freeing for me. Playing for that long time that we played, it didn't really feel like it. It didn't really feel like a long time. And then being around other skillful musicians like yourselves, and I'm looking forward to playing with Charles as well, man. I heard some great things about you, bro. So man, I'm super excited.
They're
about
all
it.
lies. They're all lies.
No.
They're not lies, Charles.
Man, I already looked you up, bro. I already looked you up, man. I already know. I already know what time it is. But
Hey, yeah, Jonathan Dubois.
I know that's right. But one thing as musicians that we have to that I take with me when I have opportunities as freeing as BU is that a lot of times musicians and worship leaders, we're really just like you have I say this all the time, like police officers and firefighters and doctors and nurses, they take care of us in the physical world, but we're we're the first responders for people's souls a lot of times, because we're the first ones who go first. We have to set the atmosphere. So it's just a great opportunity to see people be healed and be delivered and be set free from things as a minister as well. So that's one of the great things that I liked about BU.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, Steph, you up.
Man, well said. Well said. I have to
I
agree.
love this, y'all. Yay. I hope y'all hear their hearts. Sorry. I hope y'all hear their hearts. Like if you're listening now or you're listening later, like I hope you hear the hearts of the minstrels that are going to be playing at this conference. Like I hope you hear that it's not just a gig for them, and that's what I love the most. Okay, go ahead, Steph. Sorry.
No, that's good. And I have to agree with these guys, man. Everything from what Darren just said. One of my favorite experiences is the camaraderie that we share with one another. We're all so good in our own right that it's such an ego-free environment. And what I also love about that is, like, as brothers doing this, we have like this level of submission to each other and to like what's going on. If Darren is hearing something, if Junior, I feel weird saying Junior. I'm so used to calling you Josh, bro. If Josh is hearing something, if Sean is behind me on organ hearing something, or whatever it is, man, like we're just super cohesive, and we all love God. And I believe more so, Tia, you put together a group of guys where, like, you know, our postures, you can gauge that. So that's super dope. And then the biggest thing for me, man, is I leave so refreshed, not just leaving refreshed, but I'm being refreshed in the middle of everything. One of my favorite scriptures is Proverbs 11:25. It says that the generous will prosper. But then this is the aspect of it that I want to say. It says, those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Another translation says, those who waters others will themselves be watered. Being that we're in such a position to curate an atmosphere, to be a conduit of healing or deliverance, from the standpoint, so where we are literally also being refreshed right back. And, you know, I tell you all the time, like Tia Cooper's different, man. She's one of those people that remember musicians. And it's such a beautiful thing because I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to conferences and, you know, the musicians are, you know, we're there and we're doing what we're doing. But I think it was the first night. Was that the all white? Was that the first? It came with that oil. We were all playing. And she came and touched everybody. Jason on drums, Junior back there. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that planted such a great seed inside of me that I just look forward to experiencing God with you all, and you know, just the room. And I'm just excited as to where we're gonna go this year.
I love it. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget y'all. I'm telling you, I have and my dad was a musician, and I know rehearsal week after week, going to Sundays, and how it can be very routine. And as you love what you do, the Lord has just given me a heart, you know, for you guys. And I trust you with the sound. Oh, come on, Jesus. I trust y'all with the sound. Like BU is my baby, but I trust y'all with the sound. I will put any speaker up with y'all, and I know that y'all could carry them. Like, they don't have to bring their own if they don't want to, because I trust y'all to be able to play CCM. We going to church. I mean, y'all know the diversity we got. That's why I say, Prophet Carr, get up there. Y'all better be ready. That's all I would say. Y'all better be ready, because he gonna take us to worship, and then we're going to church. And so y'all just, you know, y'all baby, but y'all can play with anybody. Y'all can play any sound, because y'all know me. I'm like, okay, let's settle down, and y'all know what to do. And I'm so grateful for y'all. And I will not ever, I want to make sure, even from the speakers to the musicians, this is why this is important. Like, y'all meet the band, y'all meet who's carrying the sound. So when they see y'all, even though we're family, they can speak and they can have a different level of appreciation to know that they got something in their belly. They got stuff in their belly. Come on now. So, all right, Sean, we're going to end with you. What you've been with me probably just as long as Charles. Talk to me.
Hey y'all. I'm driving too, y'all. So
You
I hit
just
my
doing the
car.
most.
um, man, I think the first year when I came, um, man, I got the call to come to these. Just to come to BU, and we had that first night of rehearsal. I don't know if you remember that, Tia. When
Oh
Tim Moore
yeah, yeah,
played,
yeah. We were at the movement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In
yep, we had the
Gastonia.
movement.
Yeah.
Yep, man, it was just a level of freedom that you allow us to say just to be ourselves and allow us to be free to be the musicians that God called us to be, you know what I'm saying, and allow us to to really tap into the spirit of God, you know. I mean, coming from Detroit to Charlotte just to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I don't get that as often, you know what I'm saying, just to be with my brothers and play with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Um, especially a lot of musicians that really, really love God and really, really love their instruments and really, really want to, you know what I'm saying, just to be who we are, you know what I'm saying, just to be ourselves, you know what I'm saying, but not trying to be like anybody else, but, you know what I'm saying, just that level of freedom to be with my brothers, man, it's just, like, so amazing, you know what I'm saying, like, that's why I look forward to every single time, you know what I'm saying, of being in conference, and to be with Tia. Ever since I met Tia at the first rehearsal, I was like, man, who this lady is? But I didn't know. but so, but then everybody's like, hey, that's Tia. I said, oh, that's Minister Tia. I said, oh shoot, man, she got a lot of energy. Tia, just, I mean, I was like, man, it's just so much energy, man. But no, man, but Tia, but I really, really appreciate you just for allowing all of us to just be a part of being in conferences, just to say, just to be a blessing back to not only just for ourselves, man, but that, you know what I'm saying, but just to be a blessing to the people who come in there who really don't know Christ, who really, really want to be more and more closer to Christ, you know what I'm saying, who really, really want to, you know what I'm saying, experience, like, the movement, you know what I'm saying, of being in the heartbeat of the drums, the heart, I mean, just the sound of the strings, and the sound of the keyboards, the sound of the words, all that, you know what I'm saying, so I'm just grateful just to be a part.
Awesome. I love it. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna fire off a few more because listen, this is how much they love me. They came from rehearsal, y'all. If you just joining, you coming back. They came from rehearsal, some of them, and they're jumping in, and so I appreciate it. How do you coming into this? Because again, we may have people who are listening that are minstrels. I'm gonna swing this to you, Charles. I'm just so happy to see you. How do you prepare for something like this? Like, how do you spiritually? I'll throw it to you, and then I'll throw it to Steph. But how do you prepare spiritually coming into a conference, or even going into Sundays? Because this could help somebody who's listening who doesn't even know the process of a minstrel.
Well, I would say the first thing is the the work is done throughout the week. The Bible talks about praying without ceasing, an intentionality of consistently being in that space of always watching and praying. Um, and so you have that element, and then the technical aspect is, putting in the time, practicing, listening to music when you don't have, when you're not playing, listening to music, listening to other people's parts, listening to different stuff, and getting different material, investing in yourself, is very key and very vital. But like ultimately, the foundational piece is doing the work consistently when you don't have to play, or when you're not on the gig, or whatever the case may be. You're not at rehearsal. You're uh, even when you are, but you're consistently in a space, in a mode of prayer and meditation on God's word, and that allows you to have that clarity and transparency, in that transparent. Whether it's the audible or the physical response that the Lord gives to us, but like you get that on a consistent basis. So it's not like, okay, let me start getting ready, let me start fasting, let me start praying before this conference. No, you've already been doing the work. So it's not, it's like going to the gym. You don't, or you're preparing for like a showcase as a bodybuilder. You don't start preparing for that. You've been preparing for that for years. So it's just your normal regimen. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Love it. Steph, how do you prepare, sir? Or what would you say to someone, like, best advice to prepare for a conference, something like this?
Sure. And you said something, not just conference, but just on a weekly basis. I have the privilege, as well as these brothers have the opportunity, to serve in our different capacities weekly. Man, I'm really big on just spending time with the Lord, spending time in prayer, spending some time in reading scripture. Even recently, I've been doing a Proverbs a day just to even give more language to it, because everyone's like, we're getting the word, but I've been doing Proverbs a day on top of picking different people in the Bible and just following along with their stories, just to see how the Lord met them in real time. So yeah, that's definitely one aspect. During my prayer time this week, I heard the Lord say something to me super cool. And it was something along the lines of, a lot of times when we think of people coming in to church, you'd be surprised. A lot of people, the only church that they get, or the only time spent with the Lord, is on Sunday morning or Saturday. And sometimes it was something that stood out to me. A lot of times we realize that, we do a lot of pushing, pumping, priming, or whatever you want to call it. But the Lord said to me, if we come in ignited, it's something about, we have to come in ignited versus being candles waiting to be lit. And yeah, that thing blessed me, because, as a leader, I want to exemplify not coming in waiting to be ignited. I want to come in and already have that fire in me, that fire that comes through spending time in prayers, that fire that comes through spending time with the keys, or, just things of that nature. And then the last thing I would say, I watched, believe it or not, I watched Prince of Egypt for the first time as an adult last week. And, I had a different perspective, and it reminded me like how I go in real time when I'm playing. It's like when Moses went, God just gave him instruction in real time, like strike the rock, or hold the staff up, or whatever it was. And that's how it is with me and God. Like, a lot of times it's like things I never practiced, things I'm just like, cool. And I'm always praying too. People who hear me, say this a lot, I really mean it. Like, when I'm playing, I'm constantly praying and just observing. And the Lord literally, like Moses, lift your staff, do this, boom, 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 and things will always come to me in real time. And when I go back to listen to the playback, it's as if I am just a bad bystander listening, and I feel his presence. I'm like, wow, okay, that's dope. So that's just kind of really how I prepare. Just focus on being ignited versus being a candle waiting to be lit.
Come on. I love it. I'm telling you, more than that needs to be a book. Some of y'all need to do a podcast. I don't know, but more than minstrels. Okay, that was super deep. So let's just have a little fun here. So, Junior, how do you, because again, Be You is all about being yourself. Being you is all about freedom, all of that. Like, how do you just be you and have fun? I'm not even saying just at Be You, because we're going to make sure you do that, but just in general, being a minstrel, and then I'll kick it to Darren and then to Jason. But how do you be you in your gift at church, at BU, like, period? Like, how do you be you, Junior?
I think for me, my mindset now, being a little bit more mature in my gift and understanding what it all comes with, like the usability of my gift, like how often I can use it. I've come to realize that I can't say yes to every event. I dirty up my gift by being unknowingly that God didn't ordain me to be at. So in order for me to be me, I have to get still and get quiet some seasons, and then not be upset with God. Be like, well, God, why can't I go? It's just not season or time for it. And then it's a season for me to God to pour back into me and make sure like my sound is clean, make sure my thought process towards church is clean. Yeah, I do weekly church, and I have to do that because it's just my form of income as of right now. But I make sure I make it my duty, like, not to just be everywhere, not to be just with everyone. Sometimes there's beauty in being alone sometimes, and
Mhm.
understanding God speaks way louder when you're alone versus when you're in the moment trying to make a moment happen. So for me to be authentically me is me sometimes just not being nowhere at the house,
Mhm.
sitting playing the keyboard, or just working on my work, or whatever that might be, and just relaxing. And then sometimes God switches the whole narrative, and sometimes it requires me some seasons to be uncomfortable and speak into people's lives offside my gift, is if I only use that one gift, my other gifts, they shrivel up. They don't die, but they shrivel up, and then I get uncomfortable within using them. So in order for me to be authentically me, 100% me, I have to stretch all the gifts God gives me and know when and when not to use them.
Love it. Y'all so deep. All right, Jason, how do you be you while keeping the tempo?
I want to give. You said you want a fun answer, so I'm gonna try my best to give you a fun
I
answer.
mean, however, wherever you land. I'm gonna
No,
ask
because
you.
I
I
felt like
have
his
nothing to do with
answer was
me in
so
a minute.
interesting. I felt like his answer is so interesting because like people just associate what we do so much with fun. Because there are so many elements of it that is so much fun. Like I love drums. I love music. I'm an enthusiast of it. I've studied it. I spent hours and hours and hours honing in on this thing. Like so, it's so much fun to me. But if anything, I'll say the way I maintain is, I guess, like I said, through studying music. That allows me so much to pull from and to just kind of add to my own authentic sound and vibe, and so much to pull from and so much to understand. And it's the more you understand, the more you realize you don't understand anything, and then you kind of start the process over again. So going through that process over and over allows me to kind of stay fresh on my instrument. It doesn't let me get bored often, even in the monotonous things. Like I play at church every week, and I have since I've been playing. And I'm at a place now to where, at least musically, I never get bored, whether it's because of the people I'm playing with, or I'm able to just kind of reinvent within the confines of the sound of the place I'm playing, but like kind of reinvent how I approach certain things, just because I've taken the time out to really put the time into the craft and studying. So I feel like studying music is probably the most fun thing I do involving music and my instrument.
Love it. You got to listen, you got to know your craft. You got to spend time with it. All right, Darren, go ahead. And I promise I got a fun question for all y'all. And then we go.
So I think for me, along the lines with Junior and everyone else, I think for me, the way that has helped me and I've matured in my gifting is understanding that understanding that our gifts are bigger than us. It's not for us. It's for other people. And also understanding and really downloading this in your brain that we as minstrels or singers or whomever, worship leaders, that we aren't just musicians. We literally have the privilege and opportunity to be minstrels of the Most High God. And when you really sit there and ponder that and the gifting that we have been given to do that, everybody can't do what we do. And so at the end of the day, when you really download that, it keeps you humble and hungry. You know what I mean? Because you wanna be humble, but you also want, I'm doing this for God. I want to always put my best foot forward. I want to give him my excellence. I want to spend time like Jason said with his craft and spending time with God and understanding how instruments work and understanding what things affects other things in that. So that's a lot. How once I realize whose I am and understanding that it's bigger than me, then it just allows me to be myself and understanding I can be free and in my craft. So yeah, that's how I go. I can go on and on, but I'm gonna stop there.
I love it. I'm telling you, they got something in their belly, y'all. Y'all might need them to be praying for. If you're a musician on here and you come to be, y'all, you might need to just lean into them because they just more than musicians. They got something in their belly. All right, we got a question. Who is your favorite? Who are y'all's musical inspirations? Steph, who's your musical inspiration? Don't have to be.
Who are your musical?
Who's your musical inspiration?
Inspiration as far as artists that you glean from. My musical inspiration, it varies. It's not just one individual or one person. I was just talking to a friend of mine about Judith McAllister. I've been kind of going back a little bit. I love one thing about Judith McAllister is I love how she always found pockets to minister in the middle of a song. She's like, as the band plays softly, and she goes to minister. But like, it's just different people. I don't necessarily have a favorite, you know what I mean? It's because you have some singers, and then you have like, you know, Jonathan Nelson, who's an excellent atmosphere curator and how he communicates. So like when it comes to listening to music, I pull different things from different people, different aspects from different people. So, you know, it's kind of hard to ask a musician who's his favorite.
Do y'all all feel the same? Do y'all have? Y'all all feel they like
yeah? It's kind of hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I can't agree. Very.
It's like a cesspool. It's like people.
It's too many.
Your favorite? Yeah, it's too many. Like it's so many different. And that's the thing. That's the good thing about it's like a superpower that we have. It's just like it's like we can pull from like we can just adapt to whatever that we listen to. So yeah, it's kind of hard.
You got like
I'm gonna go against the grain because.
Go ahead.
Come on, Junior.
Because I have a favorite, and he's always been one of my favorite. Ty Tribbett has probably been one of my favorite artists since forever, only because he's mastered the art of revolutionizing himself, going into a pocket and then not staying in that pocket and making himself something new and still being relevant and not selling out just for a sound or a price tag, you know?
True. That's a good.
I agree.
Wow, that's a good perspective.
I agree with y'all saying. Like y'all have, you know, you can't count one, but like I know who I would want to measure my life up to, or like my gift up to, not from a comparison standpoint, but from somebody who does what I do it really well, and is not afraid to reinvent himself when it's time to reinvent himself. You know.
Absolutely.
Come on, Ty Tribbett. Okay, well, since we there, all right. Favorite song to play? Gospel song, Christian. Let me specify. let me specify with y'all. Favorite gospel Christian. You know, we just gotta make sure with the audience we keep it holy. We keep it holy. All right, Charles, your favorite song to play.
Yeah,
and then who was again one of your maybe not. Who do you like right now? Who you
gotta come back to me because I gotta think about that one.
You gotta think about it. Okay, who got one? What's your favorite song to minister? Like you just like I love Darren. I know what yours is. Just like I'm just joking. That's
my joint though. That's my joint. Like I like that one. I would probably say my favorite song. Man, that's hard. They asked us some hard questions.
Come on, your favorite.
I don't know. It's hard to say favorite, but you know, when we as a body do see what the Lord has done, it's such a moment. I love when we're playing that together and doing the twists and the turns, and you know, blessed be the name of the Lord. He is worthy to be praised and adored. Like those type of songs, you know, just random. You know,
now,
just
everybody but Charles should be saying, "Thank you, Lord, for everything."
Yeah.
We got to go back to that.
Lisa was on here. Where's Lisa at?
Don't worry.
Don't
worry. Steph gonna get a mic this year.
They played that for like 3 hours straight. Like seriously.
You said what?
That was wild.
Steph gonna get a mic this year. He said he's gonna sing his song of praise this year. I heard him trying to tune up on the live, y'all.
Right.
No, but Worthy for sure. I cannot.
Worthy was like that thing was all lead last year during Morning Glory.
For a long time, man. It's I can't wait for us to do that.
Yeah, Worthy was good. Okay, all right. Okay, Charles, you still thinking Jason? What do you just It's like I love going there. You got yours? Okay.
Yeah. So this season I've been I like CC Holy Forever.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been my jump. That's been my jump. Like I can't really make it all the way.
Doc.
Like I tried to. I just like to, stay professional. I can't make it through the song.
Okay. Well, listen, we taking notes because again, I want y'all to have the opportunity. So we got can't somebody write that down? Holy Forever. It got to be on the. It got Worthy is gonna be on the list. So that's we got to find something from Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we making a set list.
I already got my song from Ty.
we making a set list right here. Jason, back to you.
I don't know. So Pete, so my favorite songs to do in like a church setting or with fellow believers type of setting is hymns, right? Because as I'm getting older, they're just hitting the ways that people always told me they would.
24
every time, Doc.
But from a pure musical perspective, I usually don't play much on those sonings at all. So I'm trying to answer your question, but those are my favorite songs to like experience. But my favorite song to play would probably be, I don't know, one of those big CCM ballads like they talked about. Probably like Holy Forever, or maybe like Reckless Love is always a fun song to play. Or like More Than Able, like songs like that. Those like big ballads are always fun. I like big drums. I like stuff like that.
So you like the ballad, so you don't like the.
No, y'all can keep it.
Bro, what did we play? What did we play on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening? Because we was moving on Sunday evening. I'm trying to play
my mind don't go back that far, Deacon. My mind don't go back that far, Deacon. I am already on the next thing. I say for me, one of the songs I've been listening to recently, and I might butcher the title, but Jason can definitely help me. I think it's called "Through the Ages" by Transformation Church.
Ages Past.
Ages Past.
Okay, I need to. Okay, I need to.
If y'all throw that on the set list, I'm getting off the drums and finding the nearest altar.
I might find the nearest closet and go ahead and cry because that
Ages Past. Okay, I have to listen to that.
Yeah, there's a song. I think "Sustain" or "Satisfied." I think it's called by Transformation Worship. That song is
that's also another slap. They just dropped that with Chandler.
Yeah, with Chandler Tier. That's like another "Thank You, Lord" for it. It's one of them.
Is it? Okay, I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah,
I want y'all to surprise me. I want to look at the list because that's just me. But what my favorite? Okay, y'all didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you, and then we're gonna go to Sean. My favorite is when y'all just flow. My favorite, like I don't know if I have favorite songs, but what I love the most is when we just really hit a pocket and it's so unique to the moment. That's what I love. And
go ahead, Tia. Go ahead.
And I can hear through the guitar, through the drum. Like Junior I was going back through the footage from last year and it's a little janky. But I was going back through the footage last year and I'm hearing like the expression through Junior on the bass. I'm hearing it through the organ. I'm hearing it through and I hear that through BU Nights too. Like, again, that's why I just love Charles, because Charles will hit something and it'll be like it's just so powerful. That's I don't have.
Let Sean go.
Yeah, it's Sean too. Yeah, Sean too.
Let McClain go on a hymn medley on TV for about 15-20 minutes.
I love everybody here. But I love everybody here, but you ain't gonna have none of that without Jason, dog.
Yeah,
Jason's about to move this whole moment.
Yeah, Jason holds it. Jason. So this is the beauty. They all know they play a part. It's not one that's more important than the other. Like,
sure,
I need everybody, but that's what I love the most. I just love when the expression of your gift and sound comes through the songs, but when we just hit that prophetic flow, it's amazing. Okay, Sean, you up next, and then
hold on before that vein right there. Before Sean jump in, y'all fellas, I know Charles, you weren't there for last year's, but a moment that lives in my mind just rent free is when we were playing at I think it was we were kind of flowing in between that "Let It Rise."
Oh yeah,
No, yeah.
Hey, and we went up on Minor Third. Y'all remember that? That whole room was like,
No, we're recording this year. I'm not gonna let Junior, whoever, y'all figure it out. We need to make sure we
Junior, you
have
remember
the sound of worship. This
So the
year.
issue was we recorded last year, but we missed the major points. So he recorded the wrong sessions. But this year I'll be on top of it.
Yeah,
for the recording.
I need.
And then we're gonna have
all
Brother
of
Sean McClain mix that bad boy.
Right, and we come on, engineer, get
Right.
Sean. We not gonna miss it this year. This year we need to make sure that we have those moments because Bishop Harden will come in there and he'll hit something. I mean, I just know it. We're gonna kick off Wednesday night. It starts Wednesday night, and we are just going to go, and it's gonna be great. Okay, Sean, you up? What you got?
Man, let me see. I'm a hymn guy too,
Okay,
as well.
you gonna sing us some hymns?
Mine is It Is Well.
Oh, okay.
It Is Well, and then from the hymns, it's this pastor from Atlanta, Georgia. I think he's from Africa. Y'all may know him. What's his name?
Badu.
Sonny
Yeah,
Badu?
something Badu. It's a song called "My Heart Says Yes,
Yup.
Says Yes." That's my favorite song of all time.
My heart
Woo!
soul says yes. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Tia, listen to that song, please.
Send it to me. I don't know that it sounds like it's something I would love.
It's one of those songs that it's like one of them songs where you're just kind of pacing.
Mm-hmm.
We know Tia be barefoot, just be pacing.
Yes. I know that's why I'm getting excited. I'm a worship leader now, y'all. Y'all haven't seen this Tia. I'm a worship.
Listen, what she gonna do is gonna start the song and pass it off to Jaleesa.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody.
Yeah,
we're gonna send you that tune.
Yeah, send me that. Listen, I love you guys. If you got a question, I know we've been on here for a minute. Shoot it in here, but I just wanted you guys to have the opportunity to share your hearts. I want the people to get the opportunity to know who you are and really to know that you guys bring so much to the table outside of your gift. And that is what makes the worship at BU be exactly what it's been. It has not been a miss, not one. Now there have been some technical things we definitely could have worked through and been better, but overall, from the first BU, shout out Solomon, shout out Jared, shout out to them, like shout out from the first BU. It was the first BU, y'all. It was Solomon, Jared, and Gary.
And Timo. Oh, no. He came the second one.
Yeah, he came the second one. It was just them three. And when I tell you, so I have to shout them out. I love them. They set the foundation for what BU has been. And then Solomon brought in Junior. I wouldn't know Junior, Charles, or Sean, or Jason, really, without Solomon. So I just want to shout out my brother. I appreciate him. He definitely laid the foundation for where the sound of BU has come, and these guys have come in and just take it and run with it. I know Steph through Bishop, and Jason, Darren through Nikeo, and so I'm just excited about what this year is going to bring. I am not worried at all about the sound, because with this band, with Jaleesa, Sean, Tiffany, Tiffany, my sister, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And then me, because I'm a worship leader. But you know what I'm saying? That's not here nor there. But it's just gonna be what it is. And I just wanted y'all.
Bless you, Tia. Sing to you.
All right, Tia gonna have a whale and a week going on.
And the whale, come on.
Let's go up. Let's go higher.
I know y'all thank y'all for being publicly. Thank y'all for being patient with me, because I'm telling y'all, I'm just go flow. Okay, we got one more question. If you couldn't play an instrument, what would be your next passion or gift you would use? Oh, that's a good question. Whoever wants to answer that.
Right here.
If you couldn't play an instrument,
I would want to be the janitor at a church. I'm so serious.
But I say I'd be the head deacon up in there somewhere. I don't know.
Why a janitor, Charles?
It's just like it's just a different level of serving, like, you know, it's something where it's like I know God sees me and that's it, and I'm cool with that. Like I
Mm.
don't I'm, you know, the stages and stuff, that's nice and that's cool, but like being in a space where it's like, God, you see me, you know what's going on. I love it.
Mm.
And just serving God's people without looking for that thank you or I feel like I done got past that stage. So like,
Mm-hmm.
if I
Come
could be
on.
in the house
Love
of the
it.
Lord, cleaning the toilets, taking out the trash, sign me up for that Christian Jubilee.
Junior, you said a deacon. Yeah, I can see you. You need to be you a whole pastor though, Junior. I mean, at the end of the day. I mean,
We'll pray.
That's
But
a whole nother talk.
I'm about to say realistically, like I'd be the deacon that do the soundboard because I still like sound. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I like being able to. I like anything tech, but I also like making stuff sound like something. Like I
Mm.
know most churches have like a tech issue with their sound, but I enjoy going to like these little small churches in the backwoods and just putting time in to make their sound what they can't imagine it to be because they don't feel like they have the room or the capability to be like these bigger churches. You know what I'm saying? There's these small churches be having a ghost on them. So, you know, just to go out there and show them that their sound can be just as big and bad as the people that have the $1 million budgets and stuff like that. You know, just going there and just sewing and just giving stuff like that, you know, pushing people's sound. That's my I do that and a deacon.
Come
I
on. He
would
said that small churches got the ghost on them.
listen. I would actually do two things. I would do either like a young adults, you know, like I hate to say pastor, but we could say young adults. I just have
Yeah,
for the young people, and even outside of music, I do have a men's ministry that I operate here in Atlanta. So I have a heart for men, for brothers. And then I would say my favorite one for real, I would be like a fire starter, like the one that get that room together, like that.
You be the hype.
Gather the worshipers down to the front, you know, just to kind of again be that candle to that fire to light up them other candles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Hey! Oh,
Listen, I got an idea. Y'all just better be ready, because if I might toss it to you, listen, don't drop the mic. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Come off don't drop the mic. Okay, so this is the last question for real, y'all. So, and I want all y'all to answer. If you could play another instrument, Jason, what would you play and why?
Bass. I just feel like based on the way I approach drums, I feel like I'd have a really good time on that instrument.
Okay.
And it's I've been playing drums my whole life. I'm sick of the wear and tear.
Okay.
It's the maintenance is cheaper. I could keep going. I really could, but bass.
So bass. Okay.
Yes.
All right, Junior. Well, Junior, you play everything, but okay, you play the keys, you play the bass. Do you play? Can you play guitar?
I can play guitar, but I play like the violin, something that ain't something in church for real. I do like the violin or something like that.
Oh, I would love a cello at BU.
Kill it too.
Oh, I would love that. I would love that at BU.
That instrument takes skill though, like to stay in tune, to
Right.
you know, be graceful with it is a whole nother.
Well, technically,
like that,
Josh plays his bass upside down, so it's technically the same as a violin.
All
Who
right,
plays the
Jason.
bass
That's
upside
not.
down?
All right,
Junior?
Jason. That's enough. Oh.
Right, Junior does play his bass upside down, so it is technically.
You do?
Yeah, he doesn't play it right. So typically, the biggest string will be the top string. His biggest string is on the bottom. He turns it the opposite way and plays it upside down.
So I'm a lefty that plays right-handed bass.
See, we learned something new. Now I'm gonna be looking. Didn't even know.
Lefty too. So shout out to the lefties.
I did not know.
And I'm opposite. I'm left-handed, but I play my guitar like I'm right-handed.
That's
so I'm the
crazy.
opposite.
I pray over you, dog.
wow.
Yeah.
Dog.
I need my
Dang.
lessons, Darren, Charles. I need my lessons. I need to add that to my mix. I get up there and be
Right.
I'm gonna say I need to be multi-gifted. Okay, Darren, if you didn't play guitar, what would you play and why?
I would probably say. I'll probably say keys.
Okay, I can see that.
Because keys players have like the mindset of how they can cover a lot of ground at one time, and just their thought process of how they just incorporate different chordal structures. It's just like it's pretty cool. So I would say if I didn't play guitar, I would be keys.
I could actually see you playing the keys because you be, you always calling stuff anyway. So I could definitely, Darren can hear, so I could see that. Charles,
I would play the washboard.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Washboard.
Nah,
Hey.
you gotta get on those. You gotta get on them spoons, Doc.
Boy.
You gotta start with the spoons, though. You gotta start with the spoons first.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you bring a washboard to BU,
Hey, do that again, Charles. Do that again.
we need a washboard. I'm with it. I'm listening to BU. Let's do.
We're gonna have what my mama calls stomp down, drag out, dirty.
That is right.
Dirt.
Come on.
We need a bass drum player. We need a bass drum. We need a
Big
snare
old bass
player.
drum,
We need a spoons player.
And you need a cymbal player.
Yeah.
Wait, no, do we need
Trash cymbal.
bongos?
I'm not mad at that. We need
Do we need
I ain't
bongos?
mad at.
No, I don't need no bongos.
No.
No, we don't need bongos.
Now, guys.
No.
Now hold on.
How
But
is-
in Jason's defense, the bongo player has to be on the other side of the church so he don't throw everything off though.
Listen,
It's
the
hard.
bongo player,
It's hard to keep up with Jason. Like you
The
can't
bongo
Tell the
player-
bongo players to buy a ticket and come enjoy the word.
The bongo
Wow.
player is in the track. It's some
Oh,
percussion.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
That
Okay,
body didn't
Sean,
come to
if
church
you can
crazy,
play
though.
keys, what would you play?
Man, I'll probably play guitar.
I knew it.
I could
called
see you.
it.
I could see you playing
Right.
the guitar.
But you want to know something, though? Even
What?
though I play keys, but guitars is like my favorite instrument.
Wow, bro.
I know,
And I
'cause you be
can't
like,
even
"Where
play
Charles?
guitars.
Where Charles? Get Charles. Charles, let me tell you, I'm a fan, but
You know-
Sean be like, get Charles. He
Sean already talked about this. We've been had this conversation.
Hey, listen.
Trying to steal some of my chords, bro.
What you talking about, man? No, man, it's just something with the guitars, man. Like, from a guitar player who can play play melodies of a song. It's just something about like just prime example when we do you're an alpha and omega, yeah, and they play that what's called like the actual melody of the actual song. It's just something with the melody of the song. Woo!
It looks like we're gonna have to put 2 mics at the keyboard and one at the organ because these buses, they want to sing real
Go
bad.
by the
They wanna
bass.
sing real bad. They want to sing real bad.
They do. They do, Junior.
One at the day. And we just be hearing the melodies, bro. We just be hearing the
They
melodies.
wanna
Come on,
Oh yeah,
man.
get ready for that. Y'all know how Steph do. Steph gonna be in there singing every last line.
Right, exactly.
Oh God, that is funny. Okay, last one, and I promise we're gonna go. Steph, if you could not play keys, what would you play?
Man, I would say with Sean on the guitar, man. I really enjoyed, what's his name? Tim Mole from last year. That dude is a bad
I gotta
man.
see him come.
Yes.
Maybe I'll ask him to come.
Yes.
Man.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Please do.
Cold.
Can I
Please
have
Oh.
3 playing at one time?
No,
Does
You
that
can,
make
you
sense?
can have 14 playing at one
you can
time.
have 3 guitar
Don't matter.
players. That's cool.
I'm not playing. If
You
you
not
play-
Hey,
Charles can
wait.
hop on drums.
listen.
Wait.
That's a spirit.
Hey, isn't Eric Bryson Eric Bryce
Yeah.
isn't
Eric Bryce is in Charlotte too.
I don't.
Got out of here. That's
Woo,
lit.
Tia, you don't know Eric Bryce? Oh my
Oh,
god.
you got to know. You got to know him.
Legendary.
Hey, hold on. Hey, one more. Jonathan Dubas, we gotta bring him.
Oh yeah,
These years.
hands down.
Hey.
If you bring
him.
him, I'll carry his guitar for him. I don't even want to
No,
play.
we need him. We need him to rap his single and then play the
Yeah.
guitar. And then we'll go.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who it is, but I'm always open.
No, hey, no. Hey, hey, church would be very quiet. Like you be like, oh, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. Shh. And all you hear is, woo!
No.
Nah, his sound is unlike any other sound. Like he's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
No,
like,
yes, man. Ooh.
he's the one that play on like a lot of the Hawkins stuff with Kevin
Oh, okay.
Bond
Okay.
and Judah McAllister and all the legendary records through the years.
But he will start rapping.
Yeah, he would. But literally, I would say guitar. But then outside of like Junior said, common instruments. I would say like the saxophone. Now, I'm not a fan of a single saxophone or a single saxophone or trumpet. It needs to be a section of guys. I hate hearing those one kind of individuals. But something about when I remember growing up, the saxophone player, when he's mic'd, his tone is right, and he's playing the melody of a song, and it's just kind of like a low moment, like it, and he really know how to play and be melodic. It's something about that horn that's really crazy.
Okay, y'all. Can we get the I want that, like, we call it the house of prayer in there with the horns though. Our what's the younger be doing it?
With the trombone.
Gotcha. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my God.
You want a trombone player?
Dun, dun. It's a track, right?
Rock your stems in, Doc. Rocking
No.
your stems, Doc.
Nah.
Y'all said no. Okay. Okay. Dang.
Steph,
Yeah.
Ableton all together, Doc.
Right. We gotta do a little trap this year too, man. A little trap and a little something this year.
Okay. Well, however, no, I'm grateful for you guys. It's gonna be amazing, 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 amazing. And I appreciate you. If you are just joining or you're gonna listen to this later, this is the BU band. Stefano, Sean, Darren, Charles, Junior, and Jason. And they are skilled musicians who love God and really love to support and serve and give their gift for the upbuilding of the kingdom. Now, they're a fun group of guys, and I'm excited that they're going to be a part of BU, and I want you to be there. Registration is still open. We want the place to be packed out, not just so it can be packed out, but so that people can truly encounter God. And you will encounter God, because first responders, that's what Darren said earlier. When you come in and BU, the worship alone, the sound alone, you're going to be able to feel chains falling off you. You're going to sense freedom in the room. I'm free as the visionary. I'm free and they're free. So everybody who come, they just free to be what? Be you. And so I just want to thank you guys for your time tonight. I know you left rehearsal and you still made it happen for me. So I am grateful. If you are watching, there will be more lives with the speakers coming. I'm going to do a live with the worship leaders. It's just important to put everybody before y'all so that when you come into BU, you are familiar with the faces and you are lean, locked, and tapped in to what God is going to do this year at BU 2024. Again, it's October the 30th through November the 2nd. So that means we don't celebrate Halloween, but Halloween, we're going to be in the building. You need to wear your all. Let me tell y'all the themes. Let me go ahead and tell the guys the theme. Wednesday night, any shade of purple. Okay, y'all listen, any shade of purple. Thursday, all white. Friday, wear what you want to wear. And then Saturday, y'all all have BU. So that's the things. If you don't know, those are the things. Itinerary is on my page. Go take a look. Go to my website, tiacooper.org, so that you can stay abreast to what's going on. If you're not getting the text messages, go to the link in my bio. You can get that as well. But I am just believing God to just do something so supernatural this year in all of us.
Yes.
And including you already here. Jason said he'll come off the drums. Charles is like, hey, forget it. We already know Junior gonna pray for somebody, prophesy and preach.
He prayed for me last year.
Yeah, he did. Ooh, that Lord got you good last year at midnight. At Midnight Soap. Midnight Soap.
I was on that floor with a blanket over me.
Ooh, yeah, Junior. Let me tell you, Junior blessed my soul last year at Midnight Soap. It was phenomenal. And so you just never know what God is going to do and who God chooses to use. Just because you see somebody in one position does not mean that the Lord may say, hey, I need you to do this. They may catch you in the hallway. I don't know.
Yeah.
They know they're going to work, but who knows what the Lord is going to do. And so I thank you guys. I love you guys. I'm just believing this year is going to be even greater than before. So I'm signing out. I was going to do a video. I'm not going to do it. I love y'all. Stay tuned. The next live will be up with one of the speakers or worship leaders. I don't know. We have a schedule, but just stay tuned. Stay locked in. If you haven't registered, go ahead and register. because it's going to be a time with the Lord. But we are signing out. If you can be anything, be what? Be Y'all say it with me. Be
you.
Be you.
All right. Peace out. Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Whoop, whoop. Thank y'all. I'll see you. Okay, am I on here?